4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, you're in an active airspace, please contact Toronto Centre on 127.0. Air Canada 562 Victor Alpha, you're in an active airspace, please contact Toronto Centre on 127.0. Jazz 446, you're in an active airspace, please contact Montreal Centre on 127.0.
Toronto Centre, November 106 Alpha Delta, with you at 14,700.
Toronto Centre, United 565, with you at 3,200.
November 106 Alpha Delta, radar contact, you're identified, say approach request. United 565, radar contact, you're identified.
November 106 Alpha Delta is 3 nautical miles southeast of Guelph at 14,300 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson.
Air Canada 562 Victor Alpha, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson.
Roger, Air Canada 562 Victor Alpha. Delta 2911 is 4 nautical miles northeast of Little Britain at 14,000 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 15 right at Baltimore.
Delta 2911, requested airport is outside of coverage area. Proceed on course.
Roger, Delta 2911.
Delta 2911, contact Baltimore traffic on 122.905.
Contacting Baltimore traffic on 122.905, Delta 2911.
Rouge 10, you're in an active airspace, please contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Toronto Center, Jazz 446, with you at 21,000. Jazz 446, radar contact, you're identified.
Cleveland Center, Air Canada 718, with you at 29,000.
Jazz 446, contact Montreal Center on 127.0. Air Canada 718, radar contact, you're identified. Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, you're in an active airspace, please contact Toronto Center on 127.0. Contacting Montreal Center on 127.0, Jazz 446. Air Canada 887, you're in an active airspace, please contact Montreal Center on 127.0.
Montreal Center, Air Canada 887, with you at 34,000.
Air Canada 887, radar contact, you're identified. Jazz 446 is 19 nautical miles north of Camden east of 21,000 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 25 at Ottawa McDonald. Toronto Center, Porter 866, with you at 3,000. Jazz 446, continue as filed, expect the GPS approach runway 25 at Ottawa McDonald. Porter 866, radar contact, you're identified. Porter 866, climb and maintain 6,000. November 106 Alpha Delta, descend and maintain 7,000. Roger, Jazz 446. Climb and maintain 6,000, Porter 866. Cleveland Center, Rouge 10, with you at 21,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, November 106 Alpha Delta.
Rouge 10, radar contact, you're identified.
Toronto Center, Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, with you at 39,100.
Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, radar contact, you're identified.
Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, requesting descent via Duvas 3 arrival.
Rouge 10, contact Toronto Center on 127.0. Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, proceed as requested.
Thank you, Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo.
United 97 Super, you're in an active airspace, please contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Air Canada 718, radar service terminated, monitor Unicorn. Porter 866 is 7 nautical miles south of Toronto Pearson at 6,000 feet, requesting radar vectors to John F. Kennedy.
Frequency change approved Air Canada 718, good day.
Porter 866, altitude at your discretion. November 106 Alpha Delta, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4000, November 106 Alpha Delta.
Toronto Center, FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, with you at 34,000.
FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, radar contact, you're identified. FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, you're in an active airspace, please contact Toronto Center on 127.0. Air Canada 887, contact Toronto Center on 127.0.
Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0, Air Canada 887. Contacting Cleveland Center on 127.0, FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy. Toronto Center, Air Canada 887, with you at 34,000.
Air Canada 887, radar contact, you're identified. Air Canada 887, descend via Amoeba 5 arrival.
Descending via Amoeba 5 arrival, Air Canada 887. Cleveland Center, FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, with you at 34,000.
Toronto Center, 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, with you at 19,300. 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, radar contact, you're identified. 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, descend via UGNOX 5 arrival. Descending via UGNOX 5 arrival, 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra. Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0, Rouge 10.
FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, requesting descent via Verco 1 arrival.
FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, radar contact, you're identified. FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, descend via Verco 1 arrival.
Descending via Verco 1 arrival, FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy.
Toronto Center, Rouge 10, with you at 16,100. Rouge 10, radar contact, you're identified, say approach request. November 106 Alpha Delta, turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 3000. Rouge 10 is 2 nautical miles southwest of Niagara Falls at 15,300 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson.
Turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 3000, November 106 Alpha Delta.
Stand by, Rouge 10. Stand by, Rouge 10. Rouge 10, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson. Roger, Rouge 10. Porter 866, contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Rouge 10, requesting descent to 10,000. Contacting Cleveland Center on 127.0, Porter 866. 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, say approach request. Rouge 10, continue as filed. Continue as filed, Rouge 10. 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra is 4 nautical miles northeast of Peterborough Mooney at 15,800 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 24 left of Toronto Pearson. 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 24 left of Toronto Pearson. Roger, 4 Lima Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra. November 106 Alpha Delta, turn left heading 270, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 24 left approach.
Turn left heading 270, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 24 left, November 106 Alpha Delta.
November 106 Alpha Delta, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35.
Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35, November 106 Alpha Delta.
For Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, do not exceed 270 knots. Do not exceed 270 knots, for Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra. Cleveland Center, Porter 866, with you at 22,000. Porter 866, radar contact, you're identified. Jazz 446, turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 3000. Turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 3000, Jazz 446. Toronto Center, Azul 9455 Heavy, with you at 3400. Azul 9455 Heavy, radar contact, you're identified. Azul 9455 Heavy, climb and maintain 7000. Rouge 10, descend and maintain 9000. Climb and maintain 7000, Azul 9455 Heavy. Descend and maintain 9000, Rouge 10. Azul 9455 Heavy, altitude at your discretion. Rouge 10, descend and maintain 4000. Jazz 446, cleared GPS approach runway 25. Air Canada 562 Victor Alpha, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Cleared GPS runway 25, Jazz 446. Toronto Center, Yankee Alpha Mike Sierra, with you at 1900. FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, contact Toronto Center on 127.0.
Descend and maintain 4000. Maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 24 left. Air Canada 562 Victor Alpha.
Yankee Alpha Mike Sierra, radar contact, you're identified. Azul 9455 Heavy, requesting climb to flight level 330.
Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0. FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy.
Azul 9455 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 330. Descend and maintain 4000, Rouge 10. Montreal Center, Emirates 1612, with you at 37,000. Emirates 1612, radar contact, you're identified. Jazz 446, thank you, good day. Jazz 446, contact Ottawa McDonald traffic on 122.8. FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, radar contact, you're identified, say approach request. Air Canada 117, radar contact, you're identified.
FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy is 1 nautical miles south of Buffalo, Niagara at 18,400 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 24 right at Toronto Pearson.
Rouge 10, do not exceed 210 knots. Descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left, 4 Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra. Air Canada 117 is 3 nautical miles southwest of Toronto Pearson at 3,400 feet, requesting flight following to John F. Kennedy.
Roger, FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy.
Do not exceed 210 knots, Rouge 10. Air Canada 117, turn left heading 120, climb and maintain 7000. Turn left heading 120, climb and maintain 7000, Air Canada 117. Air Canada 562 Victor Alpha, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35.
Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Air Canada 562 Victor Alpha.
Air Canada 117, continuous filed. Continuous filed, Air Canada 117. Rouge 10, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left, Rouge 10.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 8970, with you at 4,300.
Air Canada 8970, radar contact, you're identified. Air Canada 8970, climb and maintain 6000. Rouge 10, turn left heading 310. Turn left heading 310, Rouge 10.
Climb and maintain 6000. Air Canada 8970.
Yankee Alpha Mike Sierra, requesting climb to flight level 310. Yankee Alpha Mike Sierra, altitude at your discretion. Azul 9455 Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Contacting Cleveland Center on 127.0, Azul 9455 Heavy. Rouge 10, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. 4 Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Cleveland Center, Azul 9455 Heavy, with you at 15,300. Azul 9455 Heavy, radar contact, you're identified. Turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left, Rouge 10. Air Canada 887 is 20 nautical miles northeast of Dunsford at 20,300 feet, requesting visual approach runway 24 left of Toronto Pearson. Azul 9455 Heavy is 8 nautical miles northwest of Shear at 15,900 feet, requesting flight following to Juscelino Kubitschek. Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, say approach request. Air Canada 8970, altitude at your discretion. Azul 9455 heavy, flight following request not required after check-in.
United 565, request frequency change.
Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo is 9 nautical miles southwest of Creemore at 13,100 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson.
Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, continue as filed, expect the GPS approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson. United 565, radar service terminated, monitor Unicorn.
Roger, Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo.
Frequency change approved United 565, good day.
Rouge 10, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35, Rouge 10. Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, contact Toronto approach on 132.8. Air Canada 117, contact Cleveland Center on 127.0.
Contacting Toronto approach on 132.8, Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo.
FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy, contact Toronto approach on 132.8. Air Canada 887, contact Toronto approach on 132.8.
Contacting Toronto approach on 132.8. FedEx 88 Kilo Heavy.
Yankee Alpha Mike Sierra, contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Contact in Cleveland Center on 127.0, Yankee Alpha Mike Sierra. American 308, you're in an active airspace, please contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Cleveland Center, Yankee Alpha Mike Sierra, with you at 19,300. Yankee Alpha Mike Sierra, radar contact, you're identified. Air Canada 887, contact Toronto approach on 132.8. Contacting Toronto approach on 132.8, Air Canada 887. Contact in Cleveland Center on 127.0, Air Canada 117. Air Canada 117 is 13 nautical miles northwest of Shear at 20,100 feet, requesting flight following to John F. Kennedy. Air Canada 117, proceed on course to John F. Kennedy. Proceed on course, Air Canada 117.
American 308 is 3 nautical miles south of Weiss Airfield at 38,000 feet, requesting flight following to Toronto Pearson.
American 308, proceed on course to Toronto Pearson.
Proceed on course, American 308.
American 308, radar service terminated, monitor Unicorn. Flare 497, you're in an active airspace, please contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Porter 866, radar service terminated, monitor Unicorn. Azul 9455 Heavy, radar service terminated, monitor Unicorn. Cleveland Center, Flare 497, with you at 27,000. Flare 497, radar contact, you're identified. United 858 Heavy, request frequency change. United 858 Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Frequency change approved. Azul 9455 Heavy, good day. Contact in Cleveland Center on 127.0, United 858 Heavy. Air Canada 117, radar service terminated, monitor Unicorn. Flare 497, descend via Verco 1 arrival. Delta 818 Victor Alpha, you're in an active airspace, please contact Cleveland Center on 127.0. Descending via Verco 1 arrival, flare 497. Frequency change approved Air Canada 117, good day.
Frequency change approved American 308. Good day.
Air Canada 8970, radar service terminated, monitor Unicorn.
Frequency change approved Air Canada 8970. Good day. Thank you. Good day. Air Canada 8970.
Cleveland Center, Delta 818 Victor Alpha, with you at 39,000. Delta 818 Victor Alpha, radar contact, you're identified. Flare 497, contact Toronto Center on 127.0. Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0, flare 497. Toronto Center, flare 497, with you at 19,000, descending via Verco 1 arrival. Flare 497, radar contact, you're identified. United 858 Heavy, request frequency change. Frequency change approved Porter 866, good day. United 858 Heavy, radar service terminated, monitor Unicum. Frequency change approved United 858 Heavy, good day.
Toronto Center, FedEx 555 Victor Golf, with you at 19,600.
FedEx 555 Victor Golf, radar contact, you're identified. Toronto Center, Rouge 016, with you at 21,400. Flare 497, contact Toronto approach on 132.8. Rouge 016, radar contact, you're identified. Contact in Toronto approach on 132.8, Flare 497. Montreal Center, Dreamjet 717, with you at 26,000. Dreamjet 717, radar contact, you're identified.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 80 Heavy, with you at 18,600.
Air Canada 80 Heavy, radar contact, you're identified. Cleveland Center, American 9-4 Victor Alpha, with you at 24,000. American 9-4 Victor Alpha, radar contact, you're identified.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 341 Heavy, with you at 6,200.
Air Canada 341 Heavy, radar contact, you're identified. American 9-4 Victor Alpha, requesting descent to 12,000. Toronto Center, Tango Charlie X-Ray Quebec Yankee Heavy, with you at 5,300. Tango Charlie X-Ray Quebec Yankee Heavy, radar contact, you're identified. Air Canada 341 Heavy, report airport in sight. American 9-4 Victor Alpha, flight following request not required after check-in. American 9-4 Victor Alpha, disregard last message.
Wilco, Air Canada 341 Heavy.
American 9-4 Victor Alpha, altitude at your discretion.
Airport in sight, Air Canada 341 Heavy.
Air Canada 341 Heavy, cleared visual approach runway 24 left. Cleveland Center, JetBlue 1439, with you at 34,000.
Cleared visual runway 24 left, Air Canada 341 Heavy.
Delta 818 Victor Alpha is 17 nautical miles northwest of Blackacre Farm at 38,500 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 26 of Toronto City. Air Canada 341 Heavy, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. JetBlue 1439, radar contact, you're identified. Delta 818 Victor Alpha, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 26 of Toronto City.
Cleveland Center, jet speed 308, with you at 34,000.
Air Canada 8834 is 1 nautical miles south of Toronto Pearson at 1,900 feet, requesting flight following to Raleigh-Durham. Toronto Center, Flare 497, with you at 7,700, descending via Verco 1 arrival. Proceed on course, Air Canada 8834. Delta 818 Victor Alpha, contact Toronto Center on 127.0. Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0, Delta 818 Victor Alpha. Delta 818 Victor Alpha is 20 nautical miles north of Blackacre Farm at 36,400 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 26 of Toronto City. Delta 818 Victor Alpha, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 26 of Toronto City. Flare 497, say approach request.
ExecJet 731 is 1 nautical miles south of Toronto Pearson at 1,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson.
Flare 497 is 3 nautical miles northwest of Toronto City at 7,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 24 left of Toronto Pearson. Flare 497, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 24 left of Toronto Pearson. Roger, Flare 497. ExecJet 731, expect vectors for the GPS approach runway 24 left of Toronto Pearson.
Roger, ExecJet 731.
ExecJet 731, turn left heading 090, climb and maintain 3000.
Turn left heading 090, climb and maintain 3000, ExecJet 731.
Roger, Delta 818 Victor Alpha. Flare 497, do not exceed 200 knots. Do not exceed 200 knots, Flare 497. Flare 497, turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 3000. Turn left heading 320, descend and maintain 3000, Flare 497.
Toronto Center, Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, with you at 1700.
Golf Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo, radar contact, you're identified. Flare 497, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 24 left approach.
Toronto Center, Air France 850, with you at 15,700.
Turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 24 left, flare 497. Exec Jet 731, turn left heading 040.
Turn left heading 040, Execjet 731.
Air Canada 850, radar contact, you're identified. Toronto Center, Juliet Alpha 21 Victor Alpha, with you at 30,000. Juliet Alpha 21 Victor Alpha, radar contact, you're identified. Juliet Alpha 21 Victor Alpha, requesting descent via Verco 1 arrival. Exec Jet 731, turn right heading 050.
Turn right heading 050, Execjet 731.
Juliet Alpha 21 Victor Alpha, proceed as requested. November 30 Mike X-Ray, contact Montreal Center on 127.0. Descending via Verco 1 arrival, Juliet Alpha 21 Victor Alpha. Air Canada 80 Heavy, contact Montreal Center on 127.0.
Contacting Montreal Center on 127.0, Air Canada 80 Heavy.
Flare 497, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35.
Montreal Center, Air Canada 80 Heavy, with you at 33,300.
Air Canada 80 Heavy, radar contact, you're identified. Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35, flare 497. Exec Jet 731, turn left heading 320.
Turn left heading 320, Execjet 731.
Montreal Center, Jazz 898, with you at 9,500.
Jazz 898, radar contact, you're identified. Exec Jet 731, cleared GPS approach runway 24 left.
Cleared GPS runway 24 left, Execjet 731.
Toronto Center, flying Bulgaria 7 Foxtrot X-Ray, with you at 2,900. Flying Bulgaria 7 Foxtrot X-Ray, radar contact, you're identified. Exec Jet 731, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Cleveland Center, Spirit Winds 2310, with you at 33,000.
Jet speed 308, request frequency change.
Exec Jet 731, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35.
Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35, Execjet 731.
Spirit Winds 2310, radar contact, you're identified. Jet speed 308, radar service terminated, monitor Unicum. FedEx 555 Victor Golf, radar service terminated, monitor Unicum.
Frequency change approved. Jet speed 308, good day.
American 94 Victor Alpha, contact Toronto Center on 127.0. Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0, American 94 Victor Alpha. Toronto Center, American 94 Victor Alpha, with you at 12,900. Spirit winds 2310 is 2 nautical miles west of homeland at 33,000 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 36 right at Austin Bergstrom. American 94 Victor Alpha, radar contact, you're identified, say approach request. Spirit winds 2310, radar service terminated, monitor Unicorn. Contacting Montreal Center on 127.0, November 30 Mike X-ray. Flying Bulgaria 7 Foxtrot X-ray is 3 nautical miles southeast of Brampton at 6,900 feet, requesting flight following Tivana Aksakovo. American 94 Victor Alpha is 4 nautical miles northwest of Buffalo Niagara at 12,400 feet, request